Hey everybody, I'm Pastor Jordan, and this is your March 2024 first update video. Lots happening in this month, and so I know you're tempted to cut the video off a little short. Don't do that, because you're going to miss out on some incredible things that are coming up in the next 30 days or so. You know, here in February, we've been walking through a series called Your Search for the Right Church. And it's a study of 7 churches in the book of Revelation, but I hope you've been encouraged as the church of today. We're going to continue that series until it's done. The week before Easter. And it's been awesome to see how the Lord's used this series in so many different lives. If you haven't watched it, I encourage you to go to our website, firstbaptistcleveland.com, and watch the previous messages. And let me encourage you to share those messages with people that you believe will be encouraged by them as well. You know, February was a special month in the life of our church. It started with a family meeting and Discover First, where we saw 103 people join the church. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago at Spirit City Church in Ooltewah, we saw 43 more people join our fellowship here called First Cleveland. And it's so exciting to see what God is doing in the life of our church. Plus, right now, we also have mission trips that are taking place around the world. When you give to missions, you're participating in new projects that are underway right now. In fact, I just watched a video of our brand new well that's being dug in Kenya, and because you give to missions, we're able to not only provide clean drinking water, but the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so thank you, church, for giving to missions. I am so excited about where we're headed. And when I say that, I'm real excited about Easter. Hey, no day on the Christian calendar is as meaningful or significant as Easter Sunday. It's a day that marks the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And because it's such a big day, we are planning a big celebration as a church. To get our hearts and our minds ready for Easter this year, I wrote a 21-day devotional that I want to bless you with. These are available online with digital copies, but also on March the 10th, we're going to have these copies in paperback. And I would love to bless your family with a copy of this, and I want to encourage you to join us in walking through this 21 days in a row leading up to Easter Sunday. You know, the focus really begins on Palm Sunday, March 24th. We're going to be sharing in the Lord's Supper together in Cleveland and in Ooltewah. And that's a day where we're going to look forward to what Jesus is going to do on the cross, but we're not going to just run past that moment. And we're going to take that Sunday and really reflect on what that Sunday is all about. Then on Good Friday, there are going to be 2 services this year instead of just 1. At 11 o'clock, there's going to be the Good Friday reflection service, much like we've done in the past. One of my favorite services of the whole year, because we take time to intentionally focus on what Jesus did for each of us on the cross. We focus on the suffering, and we focus on the Via Dolorosa and what he endured for us. And that'll be another great reflective moment for us as the church. So I encourage you to come to that first service. Right afterwards, we're going to eat lunch together in the Commons. And you can either pay for lunch on that day, or you can purchase Fast Pass tickets, which are available right now for lunch between now and Good Friday. I encourage you to do that because it'll expedite the line. Later that evening on Good Friday, we're adding a service this year that we're calling the Celebration Service. It's something I'm especially excited about because this will be a unique service, different than anything else we're going to do on Easter Sunday or Saturday. But this service will be filled with worship opportunities. We're going to get to witness believers' baptism, and we are just going to kick this thing off with a celebration service at 6:30. And I'm going to call this the pep rally for Easter weekend, okay? It's going to be a time for our family to gather and to celebrate the victory that we have in Jesus. And so I want to encourage you to join our family in being a part of that service, and also invite people that may not come any other time of the year, because it's going to be a power-packed day. On Saturday, there will be 2 services this year. They're at 2 o'clock and at 4 o'clock, and there'll be an Easter egg hunt right in the middle of them at 3:30. Moms and dads, let your kids know this year's Easter egg hunt will also include 25,000 eggs. And so come at 2 o'clock and stay for the Easter egg hunt, or come to the Easter egg hunt at 3:30 and stick around for the service. If you're a member of our First Baptist family, I especially want to invite you to take advantage of one of these Saturday services and make room for some of our guests that may show up on Sunday morning. Saturday is going to be a great time, and don't forget that the Saturday services are identical to the Sunday services. Easter Sunday morning is going to be a normal Sunday schedule this year. We're going to include all 4 services at the regular times, Community groups aren't going to meet. Plus, after the 11:30 service, we're going to have another Easter egg hunt. Let me remind you, there's a bunch of eggs. And so get your kids out in the yard and let's gather every single one of them as we celebrate Easter. Hey, that's everything in Cleveland. Plus, there are 2 services on Easter Sunday morning in Ooltewah at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So all my Spirit City folks, it's going to be a great day at 9 and 11. Plus, there's a 10:30 Easter egg hunt at the Spirit City campus in Ooltewah on the front lawn. This whole weekend is designed with you in mind, to focus on Jesus, to find community, and to invite your friends and neighbors to church with you. But it doesn't stop at Easter. There are 3 more major events coming up in April that you need to know about. For instance, students, mark your calendar because dodgeball is coming back this year. And this is an action-packed tournament that is becoming famous in this place. I mean, the city of Cleveland knows about our dodgeball tournament. So bring your friends back to church on that Wednesday. Gather your team together, and it's going to be an awesome Wednesday night. The winning team is going to receive a huge grand prize. And as you know from years past, this is always a lot of fun to see hundreds and hundreds of teenagers throwing rubber balls at one another for the chance to win a great prize and also to hear the gospel. And so bring your lost friends, people who need to be impacted by the gospel message. Ladies, also mark your calendars. We have a well coming up on April the 21st. Christy Leland is going to be our guest speaker for the day. She's got a powerful message that you need to hear. Tickets for that event are $10, and so go ahead and pick one up for yourself. Maybe pick up a couple more. Share with some ladies in your life, and I promise you it'll be a blessing for all who attend. And guys, mark your calendar because we have a brand new event coming up on April the 14th, just 2 weeks after Easter weekend, and I'm calling this event Eat Like a Man. That's right. We're going to call it Eat Like a Man. Every man that I know likes to eat food. And so the menu for this night is going to be Cajun night. It's Eat Like a Man Cajun night. We're going to have some great food. We're going to have desserts afterwards. Right in the middle, we're going to have a great man talk. It's not going to be long, but it will be powerful. We're going to have some guests, some special guests and some giveaways and some stuff that you don't want to miss out on. And so once again, this is going to be a great meal, a great time of fellowship. And I want to invite you and the guys in your life. Hey, summer is just around the corner. That is so hard to even believe, but it's really going to be here before you know it. And as you know, summers are crazy at First Baptist Cleveland. We've got stuff like VBS and camps, and we have a lot of things that are coming up that we need to know if you're coming or not. And so right now, you can go to our website, firstbaptistcleveland.com, and you can register your kid for camp. Believe it or not, camp registration is already through the roof. Every single year, we get right up to that final moment, and the last thing we want to do is have to turn kids away. So give us a heads up. Let us know that your kids are coming. Register them for VBS. Register them for camp. Let us know that you're coming so that we can hold your spot. It's fun to be a part of a church that's moving and active and alive and making much of Jesus. And I want to encourage you as a part of this church to remember to love God and to find community and to make a difference. That's why we're here. That's what we get to be about. And so I hope you are as encouraged and blessed by that as I am. God bless you. I hope to see you on Sunday morning.